in the oldest, darkest reaches beyond our solar system, far past where sunlight is little more than a fading memory, a machine built by humans has been drifting for nearly half a century. Voyager 2, launched in 1977, was never designed to return, only to witness. It crossed the planets, left the heliosphere behind, and entered the interstellar medium as humanity's most distant emissary into the void. While the world continued to change, Voyager 2 kept listening. Then last month, it appeared to speak back, not with a routine technical update, radiation readings, or solar data, but with something no one expected. The transmission was so structured, so deliberate, and so unusual that it left experts stunned. At first, the message seemed to be nothing more than background static. Hidden within it, however, was a repeating burst that was precise, rhythmic, and seemingly unnatural. Scientists initially assumed it was simple interference, but after decoding the signal, they found something far more unsettling, a pattern that appeared intelligent, highly complex, and seemingly not of earthly origin. When they traced the source of the event, they realized that something appeared to be moving near Voyager 2, not drifting aimlessly, not orbiting naturally, but tracking the spacecraft. In that moment, Voyager 2 became more than a machine. It became a mirror, reflecting a truth humanity had long refused to consider. Although outdated by modern standards, Voyager 2's scientific instruments remain remarkably sensitive. They were built to detect the faintest changes in plasma waves, magnetic fields, and cosmic radiation. During a recent download of data from NASA's Deep Space Network, researchers discovered a mysterious low-frequency spike, repeating every 11.2 seconds. This was not ordinary cosmic background noise. It resembled the steady rhythm of a clock. Engineers initially dismissed it as a software glitch caused by deep space interference, but when they reviewed older telemetry logs, they found that the same pulse had occurred weeks earlier and had gone unnoticed. Using advanced AI-enhanced filtering tools, scientists uncovered an even more disturbing pattern. The pulse was not only recurring, it was growing stronger, and it appeared to originate from outside the spacecraft. Even more chilling, the signal carried what looked like a spectral fingerprint, an inverted hydrogen resonance. Hydrogen is the most abundant element in the universe, yet this signature appeared strangely altered. Some researchers described it as a rare cosmic anomaly, while others suspected deliberate manipulation. Whatever the explanation, the silence of deep space had been broken, not by random noise, but by something that seemed capable of communicating through mathematics. Using triangulation and frequency delay analysis, Mission Control determined that the source of the pulse was not stationary. Instead, it was moving along a path almost perfectly parallel to Voyager 2's trajectory, as though it were following the spacecraft. Yet, this mysterious object obeyed none of the known laws of orbital mechanics. It accelerated and decelerated in abrupt bursts, ignoring the gravitational influences of nearby masses. Every attempt to simulate its motion using Newtonian physics failed. The object was not simply drifting through space. It appeared to be correcting its course, adjusting its speed in response to Voyager's faint transmissions. Stranger still, it was not broadcasting directly toward Earth. Instead, it seemed to reflect Voyager's own signal, sending back a modified version into the depths of space like a vast cosmic echo. Classified communication channels quickly filled with speculation. Was it an abandoned satellite from a forgotten mission, an artifact left behind by an alien civilization, or some kind of hidden surveillance system? Whatever it was, it had remained silent for decades, and Voyager's signal may have been what awakened it. The mystery deepened when linguists and signal theorists examined the anomalous transmission. Embedded within the data were binary segments that did not match Voyager 2's command protocols. When visualized using advanced pattern recognition software, These segments formed symmetrical spirals, intricate fractals, and geometric alignments that closely resembled ancient symbols found on Earth, from Sumerian inscriptions to the famous Nazca glyphs. They were no longer viewed as ordinary signals, but as glyphs encoded into electromagnetic waveforms. As scientists continued their analysis, the structure of the message appeared increasingly deliberate and consistent with the way an intelligent civilization might encode visual concepts through harmonics. Some researchers proposed that the transmission was not simply a broadcast, but a test, a way to determine whether humanity had advanced enough to recognize a message hidden within extraordinary complexity. If that theory were true, then humanity had just passed the test. Voyager had become an interstellar trigger, and something beyond our world had finally answered. The final and perhaps most unsettling development came when a young physicist at Caltech processed the signal through a deep neural AI designed to simulate cryptographic responses. The result was not merely a translation, but a recurrence. The AI began generating predictive responses that mirrored the logic of the mysterious transmission, accurately anticipating what might come next. Such behavior would be impossible unless the signal itself were recursive, a self-repeating loop designed to provoke interaction, like a riddle waiting to be solved. At nearly the same time, Voyager 1, billions of miles away, detected a magnetic fluctuation remarkably similar to Voyager 2's original pulse. Two distant spacecraft, two unexplained anomalies, and an increasing sense that these events were not isolated coincidences, but interconnected parts of a much larger and carefully coordinated phenomenon.